Amiga makes it possible. Hi! Recently, it was Amiga's 40th anniversary on the 23rd of July 2025. I know I'm a bit late to the birthday party, but anyway, happy birthday, Amiga! And to celebrate, I'm going to play for you a very special game, an Amiga exclusive 2D side-scrolling platformer, action platformer actually. That is absolutely stunning. So it's one of the best that Amiga can offer in terms of graphics, gameplay, music, everything. So Italian software, here it is. Lionheart from 1993. And to give you a bit of the background story, because it's not going to tell us everything, we play as Valdin, the titular Lionheart. And he's a cat person, but that doesn't mean that he necessarily likes cats, no. It means he's a humanoid with cat features. And one day, the Lionheart relic, it's a coincidence in name apparently, was stolen from the cat people. And that relic is the only one that the king has as proof that he has divine right to rule. So somebody needs to go and retrieve it. And that somebody is going to be Valdin, because of the nickname, apparently. And also, his beloved was praying in the temple from where the relic was stolen, and she was turned to stone. And apparently, the culprits are all Norca's people, their arch nemesis. By the way, that is Valdin. He's a pretty hairy guy. And he's putting on his armor, getting ready to go on his quest. Very fierce. And to aid him on his quest, he receives a flying dragon. And you can see these are actual sprites from the graphics of the game. And you know, the artwork is absolutely beautiful. The people who worked on the graphics were part of the demo scene for the Amiga, and you can tell that they did a wonderful job. Valdin crossed the border and flew into Norca's country. Everything had gone smoothly until now. Then he noticed a shape on the horizon, which rapidly grew bigger. One of Norca's airships! Frantically, Valdin urged the dragon to fly faster. Maybe he could still escape. But the airship grew even larger. It had neared to a distance of a few meters when an explosion sounded and a rapidly expanding net flew towards Valdin and the dragon. They were caught by the net and were swiftly hauled towards the ship. Valdin, who was having a hard time with the panicking dragon, drew his sword and hacked away through the tough material. Just before being drawn into the airship, he jumped out and plummeted towards the ground. Due to his new powers, Valdin had survived the long fall without even a scratch. He stood forlornly in the swamps and watched the airship fly out of sight. He cursed. His mission wouldn't be so easy now. Yes, indeed. I'm not sure about the powers. I presume they were received by him, I don't know, maybe from the priests who supported him, who offered him as a volunteer for retrieving the relic. I'm not sure exactly. It's not covered in the wiki page that I read. Oh, disc 2. Don't mind if I do. Loading disc 2. And that was our intro. Pretty nice. Let me show you a few things very quickly before starting the game. First of all, the options. So you see we have difficulty. It starts with normal, hard, Lionheart. No easy though. And they do say in the manual that they do not cater to weaklings. Well, we'll do our best on normal. I've actually played a tiny bit of this. it was kind of my first time playing this yesterday, and I didn't do so very well in some places. You will see it's pretty difficult. And also this info that they have, I'll let you, if you want to pause it and read through it. This is from the developers, and they are saying how much they worked on this, how much heart they put into this game. But they know that the Amiga was at the time riddled with piracy, and they were, brokenhearted at not actually making much money out of this wonderful game. So they're saying that this game is a test. If it doesn't go well, they're going to leave Amiga forever, and they just wanted to make sure that they would be missed. Yeah. Well, that being said, let's start the game. Nothing could be done. Valdin would have to make the entire journey on foot. He sighed and entered the swamps. Let's push the button. Okay, here we are. This is our first level. There are, I believe, 14 levels, and there are some boss battles as well too. This is Valdin, as you have already seen from the cutscene. He's wearing something that, well, makes his chest look interesting, but not much of protection in terms of any kind of armor. We have some interesting controls. So he has a sword. There are ways to strike with it, like this, or like this. Or I could go downwards and do this or this, or turn around like this. And there are even some ways to strike while jumping. This one is very effective because it's usually able to finish one enemy in one strike. Right, so the controls are quite interesting, even if I'm playing with an emulated joystick with just one button. So that one button, depending on what you do with it, can do very interesting things. And just look at those graphics in there, just so very beautiful. They really outdid themselves. There are a few interviews online if you want to see them and read about the development of this game and how the devs made this passion project of theirs, and how they work the graphics and so on. So you can see there are areas of color on these trees. Yeah. Okay, the problem is if I crouch down, I cannot look downwards, which is something that I'm used to from playing other games such as, Just Jackrabbit. But that's not a big problem. Those things that we took are some kind of a power-up for the sword. Oh, I need to show you this. Let me get very close to the edge. See, they even put in this animation for when he's just about to fall. This little dance. I mean, so many cute touches. Oh, by the way, look at this. We've got spikes. The enemy of every platforming the enemy of any platforming hero, the spikes. We've seen them in Prince of Persia, we've seen them in Happy Land Adventures, Super Frog, everywhere, spikes are instant death. Just get away from them. But Lionheart himself, Valdin, also has another nemesis in the form of water. If you remember, he is a cat person. So if he falls in the water, he will die. Oopsie! See, just like this. It's a good thing that we get respawn from the checkpoint, and we also already have no more of those enemies to defeat. They do not respawn. We already have the extra bits of power that we collected so far, so we're good to keep going. And look at this, he's sliding downwards. If the slope is very steep, this is what happens. It's just such an amazing game. Look at this. You can also get up here. And... oh! Youch! Yeah, careful. Very interesting mechanics. If I go down here, he'll just slide off. Let's keep going. I would like to get those bonuses from here, so let me drop carefully. Nice. Oh, and I can get up here. Let me... yep, see? There are many areas that are for bonuses, you know, secret areas that Valdin can... ooh. Yeah, secret areas that can give you nice bonuses. Spikes again. One must be very careful. And look at that platform. I mean, it's... I swear it's laughing at me. Hehehe. See, it's a jokester platform. Okay, whoa. Hello there. Come back here. Let's go left as well. It's actually harder for him to go uphill and easier to go downhill because, you see, he's speeding up because of gravity. You know, that fun thing that happens when you least expect it. Oh, this was a refill of life. In case you didn't blink and miss it, that was a potion bottles, very similar to the Prince of Persia ones. Ooh. And it was a big one, so replenishing the entire health. Oopsie. Well, that's fine. There are also smaller ones that only replenish 1 point of health. Is there something down there? I'd rather not risk it though. And here we need to go in this cave. But look at the spider webs. They are huge, so who knows what might be lurking in here. Well, I know because I've been there already and it's scary. Yep, look at this one. Oh, that's a bomb, by the way. Let me try and... the problem is that this creature, this spider, is only vulnerable when its eye is open. And sometimes I was able to hit it just once and defeat it. But for some reason, I don't know. I really don't know when that happens. Oh, here. See? Something like this. But I was able to do it in the first hit. But yeah, only when it has its face unshielded, let's say, eye open. I don't know what to say. Oh, yeah. This is the potion that I was talking about, the smaller one, and look, it has some effervescent life essence in there. We'll get some. Thank you very much. Let's get rid of these creatures. Pink, pink. Come on. No. Bam. Ah. Okay. We have to be very careful about these movements because it's so easy to get them wrong and get the timing wrong. You can just spam the attack key. You need to wait for the animation to play out. So, yep. Spam! Tiny, nasty creatures, yeah. Today I just installed some netting against insects in my room. Oh, look at these! Poor people! Oh no! Could there be another? Oh no, yes. Actually, I think I know what happens. I think to kill this. Oh, sorry. Lost another life here. By the way, I can use save states. I've been trying to do that. Because I don't want to simply have to replay everything, even though it doesn't push me too far back. Ah, nice! Okay, and now we can go out. Ah, fresh air again. Whew! Now don't worry, that was just a little taste of what's to come. We will see the underground again. Spikes! Oh, spikes! Ah, careful! Come back here. See, what did I tell you about those animations? Oh, look at those creatures, those sea people eating plants. Oh, they got me quite a few times, so let's not give them any breakfast. How about that? They sure look hungry. Yep. Platforming. Precise platforming is a precise art, and I am honestly not the best when it comes to it, especially when I'm trying to make an interesting monologue. But it's worth getting up there because, hey look, another health potion and some more power-ups. Now look at this one, it's always spinning, so see, I smacked it. But it will start spinning again, so you only managed to get it to sit quietly for a tiny bit, so you need to hurry up. Let's be careful. I said let's be careful. Oh well. Oh, I was too close. My bad. Please accept my apologies. More. Oh, it's a good thing that there is this platform here to save me. Okay, we're up here. Can also do this. Ah. And this. There we go. I think we should save. Okay. Look at these bugs. Now, did you see? I was not able to hurt it. Could you believe it? These bugs will not hurt me. But in fact, these bugs are platforms. They are means of traversal. Let me show you. As soon as it comes back. Yep. I'm going by bug now. This is just the weirdest kind of platform I've ever been on in a platformer. Look, there are some going up and down. Crazy. Alright, let's try and... Whew, scary. I see an enemy. Come here. Now you see, I had to hit that one twice. However, if I'd done the... What? This is new. Wait. This is completely accidental. I was just trying to demonstrate the movement, the attack. Wow, and I found a secret place. Hi, Mr. Bug. Thank you for transporting me. Oh, we're not out. Yes, come on. Here we are. So hey, you also got to see one of the secrets. Cool stuff. Oh, yeah, but I'm a silly potato. I should have not fell down in there again. Oopsie. Don't worry. I'll be careful this time. Oh, this is an especially difficult place. Let me just save. That one just jumped out. Jumped down in the water. I don't know why. It's not coming here, it's just... Oh look, I can get up here. Let me... Oh no, it's not the kind that... sorry. Oh, look at that guy. Oh, I need to save again. This is a scary place. Look at that, a spike. There are spikes in the ground. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not very good with spikes. Can you tell? Oh no. Oh. Here I am. Look at these. Can you believe these bring back memories of chompers? From Prince of Persia. There's a bit of a slowdown. I'm sorry about that. Oof. These things happen from time to time, you know? I think it was worth it. Another healing potion. beverage of your choice. I must. There you go. Oh, I must save here. You see those little bullet-like things? They are shot by a plant. I was just about to get away from it. Yeah, that plant and that plant. You would say, oh, that's a machine gun plant, and you would be right. I've got a cure for it. Oh, yeah. We must travel like this. Let's do that thing again. Oh no. Oh, come on. Walden. Got them. 1, 2, 3. Cool stuff. Let's save. Ah, scary. Oh, there's more, but wait! There's more, there's always more. But I got a little bit of healing. Some good it did to me. Oh no. Youch. It will ask me if I want to continue, but I'd rather load from the slot. Ah, never mind. Let's keep going. Oh, good. I can crouch. Let me save. Ah, much better. Oh, right. There are these things, the hives. Oh boy, are they annoying. Let me load. Let me see that hive. Okay. It's best to destroy these actually, because oh boy, are they going to make enemies for you. Let me save. Whew. Okay. Oh man. Oh, this is tough. I don't think they're going to follow me everywhere. Oh yes, they are. Well, we're going in here. Okay. Okay, so let me save. Okay. Ah. Don't worry. Got one hit in. Okay, good. Holy. Okay. Ow. 3 in 1 hit. That's nice. Come here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's see. Did I get them all? Yes, I did. Now the smart thing would be to not take this potion. Save. But to leave it for later. But it's okay. Let's see what's down there. Okay, I know what these guys are guarding and it's definitely not worth it right now. So let's go left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Any more? No? Oh. Hey. Oh. I shouldn't have advanced, I should have stayed, but I clicked the left button first. Yep. Anyway, as I was thinking earlier, it's Amiga's 40th birthday, and you know, it's not every day that such a great lady as the Amiga turns such a veritable age, such a wise old age. What do you even say to that? So anyway, it's not every day that Amiga turns 40. So I thought I would celebrate it with a very special game. No, one that is only found on the Amiga, one that is going to showcase all of the awesome capabilities of the system. And since Amiga is great for platformers, I thought, well, definitely, how about a platformer? And therefore, come on. Come closer. It's like I'm dancing with it. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. There we go. That took us long enough. Wait, I haven't saved in a while. So I went to my friend's channel, All the New Video Games, because he has some awesome Amiga related videos. And he has one about exclusive Amiga games. Well, it's an entire series, but I watched the compilation video. Oh, let me reload. And I'm going to link it in the description because it's very interesting. Most of those games are very, very nice. I am terrible at tiny spiders. They usually come in packs. That's the most annoying thing about them. But it's nice that they just go ahead and explode. Bam. I was just thinking, you know what would be nice? A little health potion. And here it is. Oh, I didn't see there were two. My bad. Haha, I expected that actually. Yeah, let's keep going. There were three. Oh, okay. Oh, it fell on me. How rude. Don't you just hate it when that happens? What's in here? I don't know if I've ever been... Oh, look at that! That's a 1-up! This one gives us an extra life. In the words of another blonde buff dude, much better. Woo! Tiny, tiny spiders. There's always one left to cause me grief. Look at all my lives. All my extra lives. So good. I am going to save right here because that's a good place to be. Let's get up there. And I was, as I was saying, I was looking through that video and I was thinking about games. I was thinking maybe an RPG. You know, I've already played an Amiga exclusive RPG that's also very beautiful and very atmospheric. A sci-fi themed one, it's called Perihelion. I only played some of it. I didn't even get to battle anything, unfortunately. I got lost in a maze. Story of my life, huh? But you can watch the video on my channel. I'm going to link that one in the title card as well. Oh my. Oh, wait. I want to load. I think I'm going to be able to do so much better now. So yeah, Perihelion, it's a game that I really want to try and make more progress in and get to see more of that story. In that game, to talk to somebody, you establish a link with them, you know. It's a very weird game mechanic. Well, little bit of a slowdown. Oh. Well then, okay. Ha. Could I? Could I find any more secret passages? I wonder. Suppose not. Let's keep going. I also played a lot of really good games on the Amiga that are not exclusive to the platform. So, for example, Fury of the Furries is a puzzle platformer that I really like. It's a very clever game. But it's not just on the Amiga. So I thought, how much longer would you have survived, you nasty spider? Good riddance. Whew. Ah, we're outside again. No sooner did we get out that we were greeted with danger. Take that, danger. Oh. What is that? I've never been here before. Oh yeah, there's a slowdown again. My bad. Wow. Crazy. I forgot to save, my bad. Here we are. I think I'd rather not go. Yeah, there's water. Let's go up there. Wow. Oh. It's just the friendly neighborhood bug. Anything here? Not really. Let's wait for the bug. Oh my. You know, I'm not very good at platforming, however the bug is surprisingly easy to get onto. Another guy, huh? Wait, can I get up there? I think I could. Oh no. Let me load. Yeah, you shouldn't spam the keyboard. Buttons. You're not going to Whoa, what is up there? What? Oh my. I was saying that there are no respawning enemies, but some of them come back. I see some wasps over there. I think I need to get on the bug lift. Let me wait for it. We interrupt this Let's Play to give you a special news bulletin. It seems that the manual that I thought I had found was actually just an instruction sheet, and the real manual with the story was a different document. So I found it in the end, and now we have the story of Lionheart as written by Yuri Horneman. And I'm going to narrate it for you as a background to the following scenes in the Let's Play. I hope you enjoy it. Here it is, Lionheart by Yuri Horneman. "Let me go, you dogs!" Valdin cursed as the jailers dragged him through the marble corridors of the palace. Only 2 days ago he had been gambling in the Bloodied Claw, his favorite inn, when the royal guards had entered and arrested him. He'd been rotting away in a foul-smelling cell ever since, only coming out for some air and a beating once a day. He'd had more than enough of this. Yes, he had done some things which the law frowned upon, but so had every other cutthroat in the Claw, and many times worse as well. But the soldiers had just marched in, put him in chains and dragged him off to the palace kicking and hissing. At least they hadn't returned unharmed. Valdin had managed to make them regret coming before they had beaten him unconscious. He noticed that he was being taken through ever richer parts of the palace, and once again he wondered why he had been arrested. They stopped before a huge door flanked by fierce-looking guards. He was handed over and the jailers left. The guards eyed him suspiciously, whiskers quivering, as Valdin drew himself up to his full height and gave them a cold stare. One of them walked to the door and knocked. "Enter," said the voice almost immediately. The guard opened the heavy door and looked threateningly at Valdin, who cast one last disdainful look at him and walked proudly through the doorway. He entered a small but richly decorated audience chamber. An ornamented throne stood on a low dais on the other side of the room. On the throne sat a grey whiskered man. Valdin looked more closely. It was the king himself! Valdin had only seen him on special occasions such as the showing festival, which would be in 3 days. Now Valdin knew he was in trouble. The king cleared his throat and said, "You are Valdin." Valdin nodded. "You are called Lionheart," the king continued, "because of your reckless courage and your fierceness." He chuckled. How appropriate. Valdin frowned. What did this man want of him? Although he had broken the laws often enough, he had never acted directly against the monarchy. "Do you know about the Lionheart, Valdin?" Valdin hesitated. This had to be some kind of trick. Everyone knew about the holy jewel from which he himself had gotten his nickname. Hadn't the king said so himself just now? "Of course," replied Valdin. "My lord," he added as an afterthought. The king frowned. "And you know what's going to happen in 3 days' time?" "The showing festival?" Valdin frowned. What game was this? Was he being blamed for some kind of crime he didn't know about? "You have to show your Lionheart to your people." "To prove my divine right to rule, yes." The king looked pensively at a beautiful fresco which covered the entire wall on his right, depicting one of his ancestors in a heroic battle. After some time, Valdin started to clear his throat when the king suddenly turned to him. "The Lionheart has been stolen." Valdin was shocked beside himself. The Lionheart was the holiest relic of his people, the center of their religion. It was reputedly impossible to steal. How was this done? Who did it? The king stared somberly at him. "It was done by master thieves. No others could have disarmed all the traps. They must have been accompanied by a mage as well, since all the magical protectors were removed. They knew exactly what to expect." "You mean they had help from the inside?" The king nodded. "As to who did it, we have reason to believe that the thieves were sent by Norka." Valdin widened his eyes in wonder. Why would he do that? I thought he was happy in his wilderness. "No more. Reports reached us saying that he was creating an army. We sent some emissaries with messages of peace, and they told us that Norka had built a flying castle and a fleet of airships. The last information that reached us is that he is building a giant fortress near our border and has amassed a huge army. That was 2 months ago. The king sighed. We sent more spies and emissaries, but they never returned. Why don't you just send in an army? The king frowned. Even if we could match Norka's strength, which we no longer can, for such an affair I would need divine blessing, and thus I would have to show the Lionheart. Valdin thought about this. He still had no idea why he had been summoned. He looked at the king. Why are you telling me this? The king calmly looked back at him. Then he said, I want you to bring back the Lionheart before the festival begins. Valdin's mouth fell open. Then he started laughing. He just couldn't stop. Tears ran from his face. After some time, he managed to regain control of himself, and he looked at the king, who looked back with a disgruntled expression on his face. I am glad you are amused. Now I won't be so foolish as to assume that you will do it out of loyalty to your rightful king. You probably know that Arch-Chancellor Nargle craves the throne, and would have deposed me already if it weren't for the Lionheart. I suspect he is the one who helped the thieves. I don't think he would make a very good king, but that is of no matter to you. I hereby offer you a rich reward if you return. Valdin wiped the tears out of his eyes. Why me? The king frowned even deeper. Believe me, I would rather have sent one of my trusted veterans as well. At least they would have done it for free. He sighed deeply. The high priest has asked the gods. It is your destiny to retrieve the Lionheart. He paused. Did you really think your nickname is a coincidence? Valdin was serious now. Destined by the gods? I am sorry, my lord, he said, bowing. But if the things I have heard about Norka's country are true, and if what you say is true as well, there is no reward in the world that could make me go there. How about your life? Valdin stood straight again. The king seemed completely serious. You have seen my dungeons? Would you like to see my torture chambers? Valdin swallowed. He had heard stories about the king's torture chambers. The torturers were unmatched in dedication and attention to detail. The king smiled at his unease. Do not worry, you won't go to Norka unprepared. We have a small dragon for you. You can fly straight to Norka's flying castle. Also, the high priest will imbue you with magical powers, increasing your resistance to pain and damage and allowing you to regenerate should you be killed. Valdin still didn't know what to say. He had planned to lead his easy life of drinking, fighting, and robbing forever. Now this... The king coughed. There is one more reason for you to go. Don't you have a relationship with a girl called Elaine? Valdin nodded, suddenly scared. What did Elaine have to do with this? He never took her with him. She was too innocent for this kind of work. What does Elaine have to do with this? The king hesitated. Apparently, she was praying in the temple's entrance chamber the night the Lionheart was stolen. Valdin gasped. Not Elaine. Is she dead? Did they kill her? No, they turned her to stone. Valdin covered his eyes with his hands. No. Can it be cured? His voice trembled. Yes, she was petrified by a dart dipped in a very rare poison, which can only be found in Norka's country. If there is the cure, there would be the place to look. Valdin removed his hands and gazed at the king. He no longer stood proudly. The threat of anarchy, of torture, and now what they had done to Elaine? He had to go. The king saw his decision. Very well, he said. Come, you will be escorted to the temple. There you can prepare for your quest. And that was it. The rest is in the game's introduction. Wow, really nice. It's captivating, it really draws you in. It's a well-written little story. Whew. It gives me all the shivers and definitely a good reason to continue playing the game, but for now I think that's enough. I've played quite a lot of it. So I'm going to end the video here. If you have watched all the way to the end, thank you everybody. It was a very interesting one. Happy birthday once again to Amiga. And if you want to stick around and watch some more, I'm going to put in the end cards on the right, my latest video, and on the left, the Perihelion video that I was talking about, that other Amiga exclusive, the RPG. That one's also quite a beauty of a game, very interesting. I recommend you check it out. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching, and have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.